In 1846, a pivotal meeting took place in Washington, D.C., a meeting that would change the history not only of firearms, but the very history of the United States. Samuel Walker, the legendary Texas Ranger, shortly after escaping a Mexican prison, met Samuel Colt, a skilled inventor. And thanks to this meeting, Colt would become one of the richest men in America. But who really was Samuel Walker? How did he escape this Mexican prison? And what made the Colt Walker so special in that time? Let's find out. Howdy folks, today we're journeying back into the days of the Wild West to uncover the fascinating story of a Texas Ranger whose name has become legendary, Samuel Walker. Now, Samuel Walker wasn't just any ranger, he was a trailblazer whose fearless exploits and keen innovations left an indelible mark in history. But hold on to your hats, because this story comes with a twist. It involves the creation of one of the most iconic firearms of the Old West, the Colt Walker revolver, a weapon that would also set the stage not only to the famous Colt single-action army revolver, but to the very concept of firearms we know today. So sit tight and get ready for an action-packed adventure through history as we explore the life of Samuel Walker and the revolutionary weapon that bears his name. Born Samuel Hamilton Walker on February 24, 1817 in Maryland, Walker's story is one of bravery, innovation, and the rugged spirit of the American frontier. His journey began far from the rugged plains of Texas. Raised in a modest family in Maryland, young Samuel was drawn to the military life early on. In 1836, at the age of 19, he enlisted in the U.S. Army seeking adventure and purpose. He served in the Second Seminole War in Florida, where he gained his first taste of combat. But it was in the Republic of Texas where Walker's legend truly began to take shape. In 1844, Walker joined the Texas Rangers, a unique and formidable law enforcement group tasked with defending the Texas frontier from Mexican forces and hostile Native American tribes. The Rangers were known for their toughness, sharpshooting skills, and resourcefulness, and Walker quickly proved he was cut from the same cloth. He participated in numerous skirmishes and battles, earning a reputation for his fearless leadership and unmatched marksmanship. However, it was his previous captivity and subsequent escape from a Mexican prison that solidified his legend even before he joined the Texas Rangers. In November 1842, Samuel Walker, then a member of the Texan militia, participated in the ill-fated Mirror Expedition. This was a vengeful raid against Mexican forces who had been conducting incursions into Texas. Walker and his men crossed the Rio Grande and attacked the Mexican town of Mirror. Although they initially achieved some success, the situation soon turned dire when Mexican reinforcements arrived, overwhelming the Texan forces. 180 Texans were taken as prisoners. Santa Anna ordered them all shot, but cooler heads in the Mexican government prevailed, and instead only 1 in every 10 prisoners would die. The Texans were ordered to draw a bean from a pot. Among the 159 white beans were 17 black ones. Those who got a black bean would be executed on the spot. Those who drew white beans would live. Sam Walker was lucky enough to get a white bean. The prisoners marched 800 miles across Mexico's brutal deserts, enduring grueling conditions along the way. They faced thirst, hunger, disease, and harsh treatment from their captors. Walker was eventually incarcerated in the notorious Tacubaya prison, located in the suburb of Mexico City. However, it could be worse. Other prisoners had to march another 100 miles to be incarcerated in the infamous Perote prison, a gruesome fort located in the state of Veracruz. The conditions at both prisons were brutal, with prisoners subjected to hard labor and inadequate food. But despite these hardships, Walker never lost his resolve. In June 1844, after enduring months of imprisonment, Samuel Walker and a small group of fellow prisoners decided it was time to make their escape. The plan was risky and required meticulous preparation. The prisoners fashioned crude tools and weapons, taking advantage of every opportunity to gather information about the guards' routines and the prison's layout. One night, under the cover of darkness, Walker and his comrades made their move. They overpowered the guards, crossed the prison walls, and slipped into the surrounding wilderness. Escaping the prison was only the beginning of their ordeal. Walker and his companions had to navigate through hostile territory, evading recapture and surviving in harsh environment. They traveled at night to avoid detection, scavenging for food and water. Walker's leadership and survival skills were crucial during this phase, keeping the group motivated and focused on their goal. After an arduous journey, they finally reached the safety of Texan-held territory, greeted as heroes by their fellow countrymen. Walker's daring escape and the brutal experiences of the Mirror Expedition left a profound impact on him. Upon his return, he joined the Texas Rangers under Captain Jack Hayes, another legendary ranger whose story was told in this video right here. You can go there later. But after joining the Rangers, Walker was determined to channel his determination and leadership into the fight against Mexican forces and hostile Native American tribes. His first-hand knowledge of the inadequacies of contemporary firearms fueled his collaboration with Samuel Colt, leading to the creation of the revolutionary Colt Walker revolver. Samuel Colt was a skilled inventor whose earlier designs for revolvers had yet to catch on. When Walker met Colt in 1846, it was a meeting of minds that would change the course of firearm history. In the early 19th century, firearms were far from reliable. Most pistols were single shot and took precious time to reload, a real problem when you're facing down bandits or charging into battle. The existing revolvers were often weak and prone to malfunction. Colt, despite his earlier setbacks, was a genius in firearm invention. When Walker approached him with his ideas, Colt saw an opportunity to create something groundbreaking. Walker provided invaluable feedback on what was needed, a special revolver that would deliver a powerful punch. Walker's first-hand experience in battle and his understanding of the needs of the Texas Rangers provided Colt with invaluable insights. Together, they designed the Colt Walker revolver, a powerful 6-shot handgun that became a game-changer in the American West and a handgun that would soon become the most powerful sidearm of its time. But what made the Colt Walker so special? First, its .44 caliber round was much more powerful than anything else on the market, capable of stopping a horse in its tracks. The revolver's 6-shot cylinder meant the user could fire more rounds without the tedious process of reloading after every shot like other firearms at the time. It also had a detachable cylinder, allowing a prepared gunfighter to carry multiple loaded cylinders in his satchel, and it was built to be tough, with a robust frame and barrel that could handle the heavy powder charges needed for such power. Weighing in almost 5 pounds and measuring almost 16 inches, it was heavier and longer than most revolvers, which meant he required a strong and skilled hand to wield it effectively. But in the hands of Walker and his Rangers, it became a formidable tool. Its increased firepower and reliability gave the Texas Rangers a significant edge in battle, helping them maintain law and order on the tumultuous frontier. The Colt Walker wasn't just a concept, it went into production in 1847. The US government ordered 1,000 units, a significant vote of confidence in this new design. These revolvers were shipped to the Texas Rangers and the US Mounted Riflemen, who put them to immediate use. The impact was dramatic. The increased firepower and reliability gave these units a decisive edge in battles and skirmishes. The Colt Walker quickly gained a reputation as a game-changer on the frontier. Tragically, Samuel Walker's life was cut short in 1847 during the Battle of Huamantla. Leading a charge against Mexican forces, Walker was killed in action just months after the first Colt Walker revolvers had been delivered. On October 9, 1847, while leading a cavalry charge to the battle, which took place near Pueblo, Mexico, Walker was fatally wounded by a sniper's bullet. His death was a devastating loss for the Texas Rangers and the US Army. Known for his fearlessness, tactical brilliance, and inspiring leadership, Walker had become a legendary figure. His demise during this crucial battle marked a somber end to a remarkable career. His death was a significant loss, but his legacy lived on. The Colt Walker revolver became a staple of frontier life used by lawmen, outlaws, and soldiers alike, cementing Walker's place in history not just as a brave ranger, but also a pioneer in the evolution of American weaponry. The Colt Walker revolver he helped design went on to influence future firearms, setting the stage for the development of even more advanced revolvers. Its design elements, such as a 6-shot cylinder and robust construction, became standard features in later Colt models. The revolver also left a lasting impression in popular culture, becoming a symbol of the rugged, no-nonsense spirit of the American West. This very weapon also saved the lives of countless Texas Rangers in situations in which the use of other firearms would implicate in serious failures that would probably allow the Comanche to do a lot of damage to Texan settlers. Walker's story is a strong reminder of the harsh realities and heroic endeavors that shaped the American West. Even today, the name Samuel Walker evokes images of determination, leadership, and the relentless pursuit of justice. Thank you for riding along with us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tales from the wild, wild West. And always remember, folks, to keep your boots dusty, your spirits high, and I'll see you on the next time.